Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Wildboy789789, and we got some more Ashes of Creation news. So I got a couple of pictures that were dropped in the Discord, and if you read the news in the Discord, we can be looking forward to the next live stream on the 17th of August, and this Monday, which I believe is the 6th, is when they will send out that newsletter email letting you know that the new live stream is coming. They have also confirmed they will be at PAX, which is August 31st, so keep an eye out for that. That's going to be super cool. But anyway, I figured I just wanted to go through some of the pictures with you guys. They get progressively cooler as we go along. So this first one is like, it looks like some European human and high elf. You know, we got cups here, we got plates, and we got beds. And the beds are going to show you most of the architecture because I assume the buildings will be shaped this way. Like, probably got these curved edges on the high elf buildings and stuff like that. Twisty sort of metal, hanging curtains, stuff like that. Very uh, non-linear, which is cool. I like to see that. It's not your average high elf look. And if we go to the next picture here they're showing off a two-handed staff with an explosive wave ability. So just kind of your initiation, summon, flourish before it casts, and then the cone of swirling fire after it casts. And I really like the dynamic colors and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we will see that in-game. And I like how it's not just a generic sort of, I don't know, flame color. It looks like it's shooting fire out of the thing. And another thing to take away from this is that it says two-handed staff explosive wave ability. So that could be like a mage ability, but it looks like it's a staff ability. So if you are a warrior tank and using a two-handed flame staff, it looks like you can cast some sort of abilities like this. And they've mentioned this before. I just recently learned about mounts, where some of the mounts will have abilities to attack with. So if you're the king of a node, which there's only 5 metropolis nodes at a time, you actually unlock a dragon mount, which will have flame abilities and stuff like that, and you can level up your like mount abilities. It's the same way with weapons. You can level up your weapon abilities. I'm pretty sure it's the same way with armor. It's the same way with your racial abilities, and it's the same way with your religion that you pick, just like your class. So your class is your abilities are going to be very much mixed in to how you build your character. So we go to the next one here. This one here is a two-handed prismatic spray ability. Now this is really, really cool. It reminds me of high magic in Warhammer. It's very like rainbowy light kind of stuff. But notice the shape of the cone on the blast is not like the fire. It's very straightforward, very linear, like light, like shooting at you. And I love the detail of that. So that's going to be super cool. And I really wonder. I don't. I can't think of a class that would use light attacks like this. I mean, maybe a cleric, but they're mostly healers. Maybe like an archmage, or I'm just overlooking something. But I really think these are two-handed weapon abilities that come from your weapon. So this one here is a picture of a Kalar town, I believe, the European humans. And it's enlarged, so it's a little grainy and stuff like that. But what you should take away from this one is kind of the detail on the buildings, the bricks, the individuality of stuff. It's not very what's the word? I want to say like conformist, but you know what I mean. It's not like they took a brick texture and splattered it all over the wall. They actually like changed the color of the cobblestones and stuff like that. And stuff really has its own life to it. And you'll see that better in this next picture over here. I also want to say in this picture, they have blue flags on this side and red flags on the other side. And that symbolizes to me that there's like warring guilds or factions. There's obviously some sort of explosion or something happening in the middle. I can't imagine two enemies would build their towers like this. This looks almost like a guild feud, really. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to look too much into that though. But here's the next picture I really want you to check out. This one here, the famous bridge, just really shows the amount of detail and variety, that's the word I was looking for, in the plant life. It doesn't look like they took, Daisy Patch 1 and sprinkled it all over the floor in random spots. It looks like they created maybe 20 different types of daisy bushes and had the computer randomly generate them into, like, where if you're into game creation in a world builder, you have like a brush and you can sort of paint stuff randomly. And of course they use that to make it easier, but it looks randomly generated and unique. I can't find two mushrooms that look the same in this picture. And it just goes to the detail of everything. I mean, I'm really, really impressed by this. It's starting to look finished. This is like a massive MMO here. It doesn't look like World of Warcraft to me. It looks like The Witcher 3. You know what I'm saying? It's really well done, and I can't say enough about it. And this is just Alpha 1. Uh, this is pretty much the stage the game's going to be in. It might be shinied up, polished up. And this is not an in-game photo. This is, enlarged. I took a screenshot on my phone. The resolution is going to be much crisper. And don't forget, these lands go through seasons as well. So the variety is just going to be tremendous. So now we get to the leaks. I was in the Discord and Steven hopped in and leaked us the August month pre-order bonuses, and they are orc themed. The Japanese orcs. I can't. Their name doesn't come to mind right away, but here we go. So there we are. The skin is very rough, gray, tattooed, but they're very human looking. I mean, you can't see the face. I'm sure they have some kind of tusk or something, but they just look like strong humans. The girl could almost be mistaken for an Amazon. The armor designs and weapon designs are very important because what I also learned talking to people who are really entwined with the game is that the cosmetics will always look this way. So if you have a dwarf and you bought these cosmetics, your dwarf will look like this. But if you're in the game and you pick up, generic, rare helm level 13, it will look different on a dwarf than on an orc or an elf or a human or a Arabic human or a island dwarf. They all have like a built-in armor set. If you played Champions of Norath, you know what I'm talking about. You can get gloves for your barbarian that are like leather with studded metal, and then you hand them over to the wood elf when you trade, and they become like these wooden elven gauntlets. And so what you should really take away from this is if you're going to play an orc, a lot of your armor will look like this. They're very Japanese inspired. But I just want to say, like, jungle barbarian kind of hobbled together armor as well. The helmets are very Japanese, but they're very almost woodland looking. They have like some kind of animal pelts on their shoulders. The plate mail is kind of jaggedy. Uh, it's really cool. They really took the weapon and armor designs to their own level. It's not just Japanese. Also, that spear is very unique. That axe is crazy unique as well. And the blade on the axe is curved almost like a Japanese samurai sword, but the head of the axe looks very orcish, rough, sharp edges. I don't know. It's really well done. And this is what you can look forward to in August. And then they also released the pet for August. So there we are. We got this crazy Yeti four-armed cat beast thing. I only said cat because of the tail. But it's got like gnarly horns coming out of its head and big tusks, and it's super strong, and it's a very cool pet. I probably will not be getting it because I'm going to play a rogue, and this pet does not, scream sneaky. He might scream sneaky at your face, scream the word, but he's not sneaky. His feet look like a rat or something. I'm really digging the like mixed animal look of this thing. And yeah, I look forward to August. I will be live streaming the live stream on my channel on August 17th. I will then later edit the recording if they last month they had some like sound problems and stuff like that. I just kind of clean it up to make it a nicer viewing experience. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If there are any more leaks coming my way, I will let you know. Have a great night. Peace.